What is going on, everyone? It is Foul Play here, back for the 5th and final match of this modern league. First hand was no good, we're going to ditch it. Second hand is definitely a keep. We're on the play versing a Shame, and I think just ditching a hexproof creature is perfectly fine. So likely going to be like a Death Shadow deck here that we have to deal with. So obviously being able to keep one of Path or Daybreak Coronet is pretty strong. He's probably just going to Thought to Seize away the Daybreak Coronet here. Alright, what's the play, my buddy? What is the play? What's good? Swiss Spear. Alright. Alright. So live to last another day. Just jam the Rancor attack. It's likely he's gonna Thought Seize in this next turn though. When he gets the Prowess trigger. He did have a little bit of time thinking, which isn't just like slam Swiss Spear attack. Like he wanted to decide whether or not he got the Prowess trigger or not. So this is what he's gone for. I think he has to take Daybreak Coronet, though us having Path can be problematic for him also. Us missing a land drop sucked as well. Bomat Career, sure. Fucking hell, man. Can't draw shit to save my life right now. I can just jump block here. That's probably the line for us. We need to hit land and life gain, or land and vigilance, or just vigilance, I suppose, in Sentinel's eyes. So I'm happy slowing them down and giving them horrible value on Bomat Career here. Like, if they attack our hand, they don't really take much good. Let's be real. Our life total is low, and he's probably hitting for more than 4 this turn as well. A double Bomat Career. Nothing from my opponent. I think I'm happy extending the other creature onto the board just to check the second Bomat Career. Even though Path's in hand, like our opponents could have played another Thoughtseize and then used Sunbaked Canyon to play Bomat Career, but his hand seems kind of clunky, so I'm happy slowing it down here. It's like if he wants to Thoughtseize the Path, he can. Alright, Misha's Bobble. Here comes the action now. So I think Hyena Umbra works against Stomp because it removes the damage instead of preventing it. The wording's slightly different. And stops my creature from being destroyed that way. Where against something like Spirit Mantle, Stomp can actually push damage through onto your creature if you chump block. Definitely blocking this. Looks like my opponent's happy to throw away their hand. Looking for something better. Triple Fatal Push, Team of Battle Rage in the bin to draw 2 cards. Fatal Push definitely not good here. We're very lucky his hand was full of Fatal Pushes. Death Shadow. There's the Death Shadow. Bogle. We can definitely get aggressive now. We've got 2 chump blockers. We got the mana to play Path for the Death Shadow. We just have to hope he doesn't draw the second Death Shadow. Getting close to being able to end the game anyway. Close to being able to cast Skyclave Apparition. I don't have to chump block the Swift Spear there, actually. Let's chump block the Death Shadow. See if our opponent goes for a Team of Battle Rage or something. He knows about the Path to Exile, so it's pretty unlikely he does that. We're going to want this off the table anyway, so I'm just going to pay the mana now. Second main Scourge Scourge of the Skyclaves will probably win them the game though. Unless we draw land for our Skyclave apparition. You're going to cycle your Bomat Courier for 1 card? If you somehow got more Fatal Pushes in hand? Let's see what happens. Lightning Bolt, yeah, sure. Targeting us. Another Lightning Bolt targeting us. Alright, we're down nice and low. We can't cast Skyclave Apparition, that definitely sucks. I can cycle for an Ethereal Armor and see if I can get the win. I think that's our best bet. Bro, that is such a kick in the guts. I hope they don't have Team of Battle Rage or Haste Creature. Fuck this shit, man. Nice top deck. You would have played that last turn if you had it, but obviously a really good top deck, so feels bad. This should be a pretty good matchup. Our Spirit Dancers, having said that, are pretty vulnerable. And something like Surgical Extraction against like the Lurus version, I kind of like. I don't like ley lines against these prowess decks because they just deal with the damage with the creatures, not with the auras. We're probably going to want this Heroic Intervention too. Maybe Rest in Peace is better than Surgical because it doesn't cost life. We're also unlucky that game because all our lands hurt us. If our lands didn't hurt us by so much, we would have had a higher life total. Just tapping off of Horizon Canopy every turn, just no good for us. And we missed land drops, so tempo-wise, we were pretty screwed. I think this is fine. I think us wanting to tap 2 mana for Rest in Peace is kind of bad. This way we get perfect information of their hand as well, potentially. This hand's great. We're going to keep it. It's sort of bad against Blood Moon. Oh, I didn't sideboard for Blood Moon, did I? That's a bit loose of me. I should have brought in a bit of card hate for like some Force of Vigors for Blood Moons. But we're going to get a pretty big creature by turn 3 anyway, so that's nice, at least. Take all the damage in the world. I'm going to play it slightly slower and do the Hyena Umbra here. Play around... I guess their wipe is Kozilek's, not Anger. Maybe having their Death Shadow slightly smaller will be good for us though. Looks like Spirit Mantle is going bye-bye. I think playing Rancor over the Hyena Umbra was right. There's no way he doesn't take Spirit Mantle, right? He can't be concerned about Rancor and Scout over a Spirit Mantle. That doesn't make any sense to me. Has this such a long decision? Odd. Very odd. He's taken Rancor. I don't know if I agree with that. Bomat Courier. Like, if we play land here, we just completely outclass you, man. Fucking... You played into this, like, so bloody hard. Alright, let's attack our opponent for a bunch. If they deal 2 damage to themselves, they're dead next attack. Dealing 2 damage to themselves is something pretty easy for a prowess deck as well. They tap both those pain lands, those horizon lands. They're at the life total we want. No attack with Bomat Courier. Sure. I don't get what they're trying to do here. They got like a Kozilek's Return. Any aura. Any aura, you beauty. Alright, slam that bad boy down. Pro creatures. I guess Wear Tear could get us, but yes, wait. Alright, we get there. Awesome stuff. I call it awesome stuff in that situation when I'm the benefactor. I'm benefiting from it all. Alright, let's remove these surgicals for Force of Vigors. It's probably better anyway. Alright, and we'll get into it. We've got 5 removal spells as well. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this hand is not keepable. Maybe on the draw we want ley lines to protect our hand, actually. I guess we just keep and hope. I'm gonna bottom the Path to Exile as well. I might as well just go full Glass Cannon here. I guess we have a secondary chance on Dryad Arbor if they do Thoughtseize us. We do have Totem Armor. It's not a great one though. Mishra's Bobble targeting me. I'm getting Thoughtseize 100% after that Mishra's Bobble. Alright, well I guess there's no creature on top. So land go. Hopefully my opponent taps out here so we can get Dryad Arbor on board. Another discard spell could remove my Totem Armor, which would be pretty bad for us. Fucking Croxer. Alright, calm down, buddy. I'll just discard this Sentinel's Eyes and happy days. Opponent is tapped out. Alright, perfect time for Dryad Arbor. There's a good chance they have Kozilek's Return here. I don't like extending the Slippery Bogle into it, or maybe I could Slippery Bogle plus Hyena Umbra, and that would be fine. Might look to Slippery Bogle next turn. As it is, I might eat 2 Lightning Bolts doing this. I think maybe Slippery Bogle was the better line there. They've gone for Iok. Creatures looking pretty weak right now. Yeah, goodbye Bogle. Yikes. How much removal have they got? Have they got land into double removal? That's the big question. Alright. We're in a pretty good spot here. I mean, the best possible thing would be like a Spider Umbra would be really good. It's just got to be Sentinel's Eyes from the graveyard, right? Exile our hexproof creatures. Now we can chump block Bomat Career. Looks like he's got a Lightning Bolt. Alright, Totem Armor OP. Has he got the second one or the Fatal Push? That was just silly. We should have gone in on the Scout there, not on the Dryad Arbor. That was like really bad play. Sort of rounds out the league for me though. Double Lightning Bolt fucking sounds about right. He's drawn how many fucking cards? Thoughtseize as well. I mean, I got nothing good left. Doesn't even matter what he takes. He just wins at this point. I definitely misplayed there. I should have Slippery Bogled. Let's get rid of this thing while maybe he's tapped out and can't activate it. Alright. Maybe I do that draw step actually. Yeah, probably draw step's the best time for that one. Yeah, I don't know. I played this game like absolute trash. I deserve to lose. Keep stripping away these. All right, now Daybreak Coronet is good enough, apparently. Creature. Take a bunch of damage, lure us to hand, I guess. Then they can get their Misha's Bauble going, their Beaumont Courier going. We've drawn fucking nothing this game. I mean, that's not true. We drew Slippery Bogle when we needed it, and then we wasted the chance, and then we've drawn really badly. We haven't even hit a second land drop after the Dryad Arbor. That's how bad we've drawn here. And now we're just dead. Alright, whatever. We played like shit. We deserve to lose. I hope you all learnt a valuable lesson here. Alright, well, like, right in time, we finally hit another mana source, but obviously not much is going to happen from that, so we'll just throw this one in the bin and conclude that league. Alright, so nice wooden spoon for us this league. That was freaking awful. We did verse some, like, pretty horrible matchups, though. Ad Nauseam and Restore Balance in there. Man, those matchups are pretty cancer, right? Main deck Skyclave. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. I think we need to go back and we need to look at the metagame. See how much of the metagame is Tron. It's 2.6%. How much of the metagame is Eldrazi Tron? It's 1.3. So then you've got 3.9% of the metagame that's running Tutorable Ensnaring Bridge. Maybe there's a few other decks that have Ensnaring Bridge. Probably not that likely. I think I need to rework the list and maybe just ditch the Skyclave altogether. It's not that much percentage points wise, but it's a little bit. I think I'm okay with having 3 core Spirit Dancers still. There's room to play another main deck card in another sideboard card in the main deck here. Sorry, let me just get rid of that purple chat box over there. I think probably the highest likelihood of a good card is probably just the Surgical Extraction here. I did like getting the information about my opponent's decks in other games. And then that allows us to put in an extra Force of Vigor as well, which is pretty nice. So I guess I'll run this one next league. And I guess also I have to redo this whole technical analysis Excel chart at some point, because the metagame, look how fast it's evolving, man. In like 4 days, Uro went from having 6.6% metagame to having 3.8. That's a massive, massive drop. And this Rakdos mid-range popped out of nowhere up to 5.8. I think it would have been in this black-red shadow thing at 3.5. It's jumped all the way up to 5.8. This is pretty significant changes. But oh well. Stuff happens. You build a bad, slightly out of tune deck with Bogles and you do horrible in a league. That's nothing new. This deck really, really requires you to have a very, very well tuned list, or else like you lose so many percentage points. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even if I did punt pretty bloody hard there. Let me know if you've got a good strategy for keeping up with how crazy, like, fast everything is shifting in Magic at the moment. I'd be really interested to hear that from everyone. If you're new here, subscribe for daily Bogle content. Usually we do a lot better than this. Or usually I just post matches where I win anyway, particularly on the weekends with the full leagues. Now that I'm able to record a lot more, I'll put forth content which is better for the channel, right? Other than that, look me up on Twitch. I'm streaming twice a week and my schedule is on there. And yeah, have a great day. I'll see you next time.